It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing there?
Good.
Let's see here. Good evening, Facebook user. Hello, Crazy Witch. Liana, how you doing there? Eric, how you doing? Kimmy, welcome to the show. So, what do we have in tell there for this evening?
We are going to do pop readings. I have my friend.
Hey, Tammy. Pop readings?
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
My friend Jeannie Martin's with me, and she's a good friend, and we work together at fairs.
Really? So tell us all about Jeannie before we bring her on. Hey,
Well,
Denise.
she's a medium, a psychic. She's very good at what she does. And she's a really neat human being.
All right. All right. Well, I'll do Jeannie. Let's bring her on. Jeannie, welcome to the show. She accidentally must have hit her camera button. Jeannie, are you there? Hello, Jeannie. She was just here, ladies and gentlemen. I promise. Hey, Brian, welcome to the show. Turn my mic down a little. It seems like I'm a little hot. There we go. Testing, testing. Jeannie, welcome to the show. How are you doing? What happened to her? She was just here.
I don't know.
That's strange.
Maybe I ought to call her and see what the problem is.
Yeah, give her a shout real quick. And while you're doing that, you ain't going to believe this, ladies and gentlemen. Something is crawling on my foot. You have got to be joking.
Oh, no.
You have got to be joking.
I know you put something on your buttons where we can't even see you.
Or hear you.
Yeah.
A doll on my foot. That's Gretel. I can't believe that. Londa, it's not funny. We're not starting this up.
So
We're not starting this up.
Try popping out and popping back in.
Here, I'll help her out. Tell her just to sign back in. There we go.
Sign back in. Just restart all over again.
So, yes, that's the one that's missing the arm. Yes, Tammy. Tammy, that's the one. Didn't find it. I looked everywhere. All right, here comes Jeannie. Welcome back, Jeannie.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. We didn't know what happened, so we're glad you're back. Let me adjust my mic a little bit here. Am I too loud, you guys? I feel like I'm screaming.
You need to turn it down a little.
Yeah, I'm hot. I'm like really hot. I know I'm sexy, but yeah, I'm just like really loud. I mean, like I'm blind. Is that a lot better?
Yes.
I talk loud. So hello, Joanne and everybody. But yes, Liana, that is nuts. Yeah, so you just missed it, Jeannie. I had a doll crawling on my foot. That's Gretel. And look at Kelly's face.
Yeah, I never like his dolls. His dolls have attachments.
So yes, I know, right?
He'll show me a new doll and I'll make faces, and he's like, he laughs.
Yeah, I do. Hey, Roger, welcome to the show. Everybody's saying hello there, Jeannie. Welcome to the show. Everybody's saying.
So tell everybody about.
We got. Go ahead.
Not Jeannie.
Tell everybody about yourself, Jeannie. What you do and how you do it. I tried, but I want you to.
I've been a psychic for 30 years, and I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium. I teach spiritual enlightenment, and I do a lot of emotional healing work. So, love what I do, and love to be able to help channel any of the mediumship work for people that have passed over.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. So what's on our agenda tonight, ladies? I know Kelly had some things that she wanted to do. What y'all want to do tonight?
Well, I'm up for whatever Kelly wants to do.
Yeah, I said we'd do some pop readings. So anybody that wants a reading, write Grizzly in the message box, and we'll do a reading for you.
Can you believe? So, Kelly, what does that mean? Now, I was just in the studio before I went and got my tea because you messaged me and you said hello. Now, what does that mean when the other doll was crawling? I mean, it literally went on top of my foot. What does that mean? What
Well,
is
it's
it trying to tell me?
trying to get your attention to listen to it. So put it in a better place, on your shelf. And that one's not too bad. Gretel isn't too bad. So she has a message for you. So she'll probably give you a message when you're sleeping.
Oh, wonderful. Joanne Stewart has got a question for you all.
Okay.
My daughter is 5 years in heaven yesterday. Do you all have anything that you all can relate from her?
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry to hear
Jeannie.
that, Joanne.
I'm feeling a lot of love, and I'm also feeling a lot of information, conversation. So, do you actually talk with her? I feel you don't always hear her, but I'm feeling that she hears you. And I also feel that she knows that you miss her very, very much, and that she would do anything to send love to your heart. So if you feel little goosebumps, that's your daughter sending you love, okay? Um, Kelly, you have anything?
Wow.
I feel like there's like an anniversary coming up. And did she have like uh, yellow and pink flowers around her when you at her funeral, or did she like pink and yellow flowers? Because I'm seeing pink and yellow flowers. And then she says that you've redone the room. So that's what I'm getting.
And also, is there a birthday coming up?
Right. Some kind of
Yes,
anniversary.
yellow tulips. Yes,
Okay.
yellow tulips.
And I'm seeing a ring or a piece of jewelry. So I don't know if you have a piece of her jewelry that you hold very special.
And I hear I love you, Mommy.
Oh. Yes, Eric, I did see you say at the beginning. She was July 12th and I'm August 11th. Wow. So yes. Yes. So yeah, she did have a birthday. So yes. Next up is Denise. She just wants a general reading, please. Denise, just a general reading, whatever y'all feel.
Okay, go ahead, Jeannie.
I am feeling a lot of work around you, and that you were trying to figure out how to work and not have as much stress in your life. I'm also feeling a mother energy around you, and that you're trying to juggle a lot of things at one time. Go ahead.
And yeah, let us know how that is. And I do feel like there's like a promotion for you. And there is a chance to move in a year and a half. So there's a move for you, and it would be a four-season state, and it has soft mountains, gentle mountains, not pitchy mountains.
And Denise, does that resonate with you at all? Does that make any sense? Denise, does that make any sense? Bear with me because I'm actually juggling from top to
Okay.
bottom in comments. So
And
I'm
Denise
looking for Denise.
also has a grandmother around her, her mom's mom. She's around, and the month of August is an important month for that lady. So
Yes, my mom is always with me, she says. Thank you. Yes, it resonates.
cool.
Yolanda, she would like one of whatever's available to her, Yolanda.
Go ahead, Kelly Jo. You go first.
All right. Your great grandmother is around you and your grandfather. There's a gentleman that's wearing a fedora hat. And he's nodding and lifting his hat. You have major changes. You're doing your spiritual work. And then you're also going to visit to a body of water. It looks more like a lake. And there's like a big family gathering on your side of the family coming up, like cousins, great cousins, and all that. There you go. Hi, Carol Ann.
Carol Ann, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
I'm feeling relationship stuff around. Is it Yolanda? And
yes, Yolanda.
I also feel that you are doing some healing work and that you're trying to move some energy around. But I feel like you're trying to balance both worlds between work and relationships and your spiritual world, and also see some new teachings coming your way.
Interesting. The fedora hat will come to you. Trust me. It always it does not make sense at the moment, but it will. Let's see here. Right, there's one more. Tammy Johnson has a question, and I missed her on another show. Tammy, and I do apologize. Tammy wants to know. This is very sentimental, so bear with me. I'm trying to. She says she wants to know: does her biological father knew that she existed before he passed away in 2010?
Go ahead, Jeannie.
I get yes, he did. I feel he kind of wanted to honor you and not move into your life unless you kind of asked him anyway. He does send a lot of love from spirit, and he wishes he could have been a different person than he was. He had a lot of his own issues at hand when he was here, and he really just tried to do the best he can. But it was a sense of respect for you. But he understands so much more in spirit than he did when he was alive.
And I see him touching his heart, and that always means they apologize. So he apologizes for not being real great on in life this time, and he'll try to help you in spirit world.
Tammy, hopefully that helped. Kimmy, I did not forget about you. I know I skipped you. Timmy would just like anything that comes to her, anything in general. Kimmy Corpse.
Okay, I'm already getting some travel. You're going to travel a lot. And I see like some kind of a travel job. It's going to come. You're going to get it through a friend of a friend. It looks like you might even be like a travel influencer, like a blog thingamajiggy, and you get paid to do it. I don't know who Jimmy is. I hear the name Jimmy. My names just float. They aren't dead. They're an alive person. I always have to ask if they're alive or dead. And then when you're older, you're going to write a book. And then I see two children around you. So when you have kids, I see a boy and a girl. There, go ahead, Jeannie.
I get a lot of new beginnings around you, and I also feel you're learning to trust the new beginnings. So as you kind of venture out and you're rethinking about what you really want to do right now. So I feel you have a great support group, and in that support group, it's kind of um, giving you some advice, but I think you have to follow your own heart, sweetheart. Okay.
And
Now,
trust your
go
intuition.
ahead.
You have real strong intuition. Jeannie, I want to ask you, if people want to get a reading from you, how they get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can either contact me, Jenny Martin, at 239-464-2200, or you can contact me by email at
Wait a minute,
jmartin
239. What was the number? 239
464
464
2200,
2200. Okay.
or you can
I'll
contact
put
me,
that out there.
and my email is jmartin6367 at gmail.com.
And
Great.
you can get me at kellyjoepsychic.com or call me 561-333-5367.
Okay. Now, Eric's got two questions. Eric wants to know that the doll, for some reason, I have these dolls. I have no idea what's going on with these dolls. Look, Kelly automatically, when I say doll, she looks down. Eric wants to know, did the doll get placed there by a spirit on my foot?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Eric, also, I'm going to speak for Eric. What's going to happen for Eric for the rest of this year? What is in his future? Eric Thompson.
I see promotion, a breakout moment. He's also going to be traveling, and he's going to be making more money than what he's been making in a long time.
I kept saying money, 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 make it
Yep.
rain. And I feel you have some big decisions to make about really where you want to go forward. And I'm also going to tell you, save some of that money, because I feel you have a tendency to spend too much. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he knows what I know, what we're talking about the money making, because I'm going to play a part in that, and I'm going to help him, and he knows what we're talking about. So there you go, Eric. You wanted to know. Now I got to live with that spirit putting that doll on my foot because it freaked me out. Now, Liana King, she likes to have a general reading too. Nice, Liana.
You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. I'm feeling a grandmother around you in spirit, and I feel a lot of love. I feel she was an important person in your life. Sometimes she wasn't always perfect, but she really helped guide you in a lot of ways. And then I do see you making some decisions coming up pretty soon. So I feel you have a lot of things that you're trying to figure out, and as you put it together, follow your gut feeling or your intuition. Right. Go ahead, Kelly Jo.
Yeah, you're at a crossroads right now, and you are going to be asked to make a very, very big decision. You also are going to start a whole new career, and I hear falling in love again. So it means you're going to fall in love again.
But when you fall in love, make sure not to forget yourself.
Right.
Come on, baby, let's play this game. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love, 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 love. Liana. Next up on the block, Roger Blair. Roger Blair.
What are you trying to decide? You're gonna make, your timing is impeccable. You're gonna make the right decision. There is movement in work and in you're gonna be able to, investment's gonna happen, and you also have an opportunity to go into business. You're okay to do partnerships with a person that you trust totally. And then there's like an upgrade in vehicle, but nothing bad's going to happen to the old one.
I know. I felt a new car. I also feel you trying to figure out how you want to invest your money right now. And I feel you're kind of back and forth because the economy is interesting right now. So I feel like you might back away from it a little bit and wait a little while until things come more in balance. And so I'm also feeling work, and I don't know if you get stock from work, but I see you kind of trying to put more in 401k or put more away for retirement.
Wow. Interesting. Kimmy circled back around. For some reason, my computer's running slow. She says, Jimmy's my uncle, and yes, spot on. And Eric, he's like, I really want to know about my cat, Xena. Is she really the one that keeps crawling on the couch?
Yes.
Yes. She really always liked to be right next to you, so she still misses you a lot in spirit.
Wow. That's interesting. Interesting. So Liana King says, oh my God, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Denise says, thank you again. Both of you all so much.
Welcome.
Carol Ann, let me ask you both of you ladies something. I tell what I see in my crystal ball readings, and I'm not always warm and fuzzy feeling. Am I too blunt or just too much for some people?
There's I have a friend that calls it practice in delivery, and sometimes people don't always like to hear the truth, and yet there's an integrity with the truth that's really important. So it becomes important to learn how to read the room and read the person that you're working with to know what they're able to handle and not. And it will be called a sense of loving yourself. I don't have a problem with the honesty, but some people aren't able to be honest with themselves. Go ahead, Kelly Jo.
Well, yeah, just tone it down a little bit. There's a way.
Eric says, go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry.
There's a way to do it in a way so that you don't offend. So.
And unfortunately, some people
but some people can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But you do you, Carol Ann. I'm blunt too. I get in trouble.
Well, we all get in trouble when people don't want to hear the truth, and if they're not able to really accept it for what it is, then they have to blame somebody. So, if you learn not to take it so personally, then you're in a better place.
So, Eric says, thank you. She was my soulmate. Thank you, ladies. He's referring to his cat. Eric's a good guy. I'm going to help him out. Kelly, this is the guy. Eric, this is Kelly, the one that told me to contact you. And that wouldn't remember, Kelly. This is the guy. That's Eric. That's him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and I got another name for you. Elizabeth.
Oh no.
Elizabeth.
Me?
Yeah. So I don't know who it is. It's an alive person. It's not dead. So.
Oh. Thank goodness.
Elizabeth's going to be
Okay.
an important name for you. So,
Oh, Lord. All right. See, Eric, this is what I deal with, Eric. Now, let me ask you something.
yeah.
So, this is for your good friend here, Jeannie. Do you like true crime?
Do I like true crime? I do.
Yes. Now, have you ever talked to Kelly? You ever talked to her about what you do on Fridays twice a month?
I don't know if I mentioned it. I work on cold cases with Grizz.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, so a couple of times a month, well, every Friday, I do a cold case, and it's either a missing person, a murder case, or an unsolved case, or something that has not been solved, whatnot. And one Friday, we'll cover the case. And then the following Friday, and it's probably twice a month, I'll submit a photograph to a panel of people with abilities like you, and Kelly Joe's on there as well with other people. And that following Friday, I'll bring you on around 6:15, 6:30, and I'll let you, each person, to tell what you get off that photograph, and we put everybody's information together like pieces of a puzzle. And the law enforcement either can take that information, or the family members, and use it, or they can leave it however they want to do it. So I don't know if that would interest you or anything like that, because I'd love to have you on the panel.
Okay, I would like to be on the panel. I have done some of that work. It's not as easy to do that type of work because of the emotions involved, but
Right.
I have helped a woman with her daughter, and she was missing, and then later she found out what I had told her had happened. So sure, I would love to be on that.
Yeah, we do it a couple times a month. Great. We'll make sure Kelly and I will add you to it.
Okay.
Lady Wolf, you're awful quiet. Lala, welcome. Lala's on the show. She's on the panel. Thank you, Lala. She's one of the. Thank you very much for doing that, Lala. Yes, greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the show, Lala. One person is very quiet tonight, and it's Lady Wolf. Lady Wolf, you don't have any questions? You don't want to know what's in your crystal ball? You don't want to know anything at all, Lady Wolf? She's probably thinking, are you really calling me out, Grizzly? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Let's see if she says anything. Hey, Standing Stone. Grizzly, I do. I knew it. So what do you want to know, Lady Wolf? What? Uh-oh, I heard something. What was that? We always hear things with Kelly.
That was on my computer. It was some kind of a thing.
Okay. So, Lady Wolf, what would you like to know? What is one of your things that's either on your heart, or you just have a question about a loved one, or what would you like to know? Spiritual Encrypted Encounters wants to know, do we all believe in Jesus Christ? I do.
I do.
Lady Wolf says, I've been very sick, passed out cold yesterday, and hurt my knee and head. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, dear.
I would make it kiss it and feel better. But yeah, Lala, we'll get you next with Lady Wolf. What would you like to know?
Well, you have. I know that she hasn't asked a question yet, but she has her great grandma with her.
Hey, Debbie.
She has like a major improvements coming, and she's going to have a more joy in her life than what she's had in a long time. Get a checkup for passing out. And birds are your animals that talk to you, and also you have Raven that goes back and forth between the worlds. That's one of your totems. So
I also want her to
Did you
check.
just see what she just put on there? She said, this morning, my yard was filled with all kinds of birds.
oh,
What
okay.
is going on medically? Is this medicine making me worse?
It is.
Whoa, what in the world?
It is the medicine making you worse. I want you to have your blood pressure checked.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel you have to work with your diet a little bit, and there might be some foods that aren't working for you. But I just see you just losing your energy and almost just passing out. And I don't know if you've been doing that or, but um, I also feel you need to have another doctor check on your medicines as well.
Right. Something's contradicting itself.
And I don't know if is all of the side effects from one is affecting the other one. So
I agree with you.
All right, Lala, what's your question there, Lala? Then we'll go to Debbie next. Lala, what is your question now? Lala. She's probably thinking, "Oh, I wasn't ready," and now she's typing. I can see her typing and laughing, and now she's rolling her head back, laughing. I wanted to know if my friend that passed away a few months ago, I'm sorry to hear that, ever hears me talk to him. I know I should know this, but I can't read for myself, just others. Usually I miss him. His name is Jim. I'm sorry to hear that, Lala.
Go ahead.
I feel he talks to you all the time, and you need to trust when you get that information coming forward and as it all comes together. But I also feel you think it's because you're wishing he would hear you, and he does, sweetheart. There's a lot of love there, so I know that. All right, Kelly Jo.
Yeah, he hears every word and he kisses you on the top of the head.
Aha. See? Do you ever get that feeling? She says, thank you. Lady Wolf, just to circle back, she says, I thought that too. Another doctor. Thank you very much, ladies. XOXO. Lala says, oh, thank you. And then we have Debbie. Do you have anything for me, please? And thank you. Debbie Wallace Hogan.
Who is Aaron?
Hagen.
Who is Aaron? There's an Aaron around you, and they're alive. And then your grandfather and your dad's side is around you. And then you have, who had a horse? You got a horse that's in spirit around you. It looks like a painted horse. And you have major changes happening. You resist change. You don't like change that good. Go with the flow, hon. And are you with a significant other? Because there's like a union coming up for you. And you're going to be invited to a friend's wedding. So there's a gathering in September, a wedding. Go ahead.
I was feeling relationship and a lot of decisions to make around your relationship. So I just feel you have a lot of life decisions that you're trying to make right now. And so as you kind of put that together, I just feel you want change, but you're afraid of change at the same time. So you'll do what's right for you. So just follow your heart, sweetheart.
And I got to tell Lady Wolf, the new doctor will help you get all sorted out. So you'll be all right.
There you go, Lady Wolf. Debbie, you're welcome. Debbie says, thank you both.
Welcome.
So, and one thing, Debbie, the one thing I'll tell you, when I went on my spiritual mission last year, and Kelly Jo is the one that can contest to this because I always thought she was crazy and nuts. she would
It's
tell
always
you,
be a
you
little
know,
crazy.
yeah, right. She's like, just would you just button up? And it may not make sense now, but sometimes it took 3 to 5 months for it to come true, or for me to realize what she was telling me. And sometimes it didn't resonate right off the bat. And same thing with my mother. So just take it. And Lady Wolf says, thank you for the love, all and everything. Brian, he had a very strange dream from my dad. Any help with it?
Well, tell us the dream and we'll interpret it. So type the dream so Grizzly can read it.
Yeah, the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, I read this out loud is that for the audio listeners for tomorrow, when I upload the audio, that way the audio people can listen to what the questions are.
Oh,
Standing stones, do you see anything with me in the way of move or getting through some money issues that are looming, unfortunately? I want to go to town that costs less to live, but I have these chains holding me.
I'm going to say you can kind of cut loose those chains if you really wanted to. There's a sense of responsibility that you keep thinking is all up to you. And I also feel that's part of what has cost you some of your money issues. So the more you let go, the better will be in a lot of ways. Go ahead, Kelly Joe.
I'm seeing something about in 6 weeks, there's like going to be a change happen. And you are going to be able to cut the chains that bind you. And you'll be able to move to a less taxable state. So it's a state where there's less, I'm trying to say it. And you'll live where there's 4 seasons and you'll be able to downsize your looming issues and get that paid off probably in a year and a half.
Wow. So Debbie just circled back. She says, my stepfather's not expecting to live. My mother's going down fast too. I'm staying with them, but missing home. So you're right. Thank you. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Debbie. My heart goes out to you. That's very hard to go through. Brian, he was walking with me in the garage, acting like we never died, or he had never died, and everything was fine. And when I asked him why he left me and what I want, what I want enough is when he tested up and I woke up.
I'm going to tell you, Brian, he was actually there in spirit. And the truth is, you do never die. And he had apologies and wanted you to know that he loved you, even though he wasn't always able to say that in when he was alive. So there was some unresolved emotional love that he came to want to tell you he was fine and that you didn't have to worry about him. Go ahead, Kelly Jo.
And he said he just wanted to spend time with you. You really were with him. And he did say he loved you before you woke up. So you got the I love you in the spirit world. He didn't get I love you in real life a lot.
I also have to say, Brian, I feel you're really trying to figure out um, what all of this means. Dying means as well. You were always enough, sweetheart. You never had to worry about any of that. And the truth is, your father was just never able to express that. So there's a book called Dying to Be Me by Anita Morjan. And it talks about heaven in chapter 7. And I think it would be a fantastic read for you if you chose to read it.
Wow. Lala, there are 3 different television people that want to use me for paranormal shows. they are starting, such as Netflix, etc. Will any of them be beneficial for me long term or just short lived fun?
I think the Netflix thing will do really well. The second one is the one that'll get you, and then you're gonna be on that and get what is it, once you do the pilot thing with Jiggy, you get signed up for extra
Yes.
shows, and then you get paid and blah blah blah. Well, that's what's going to happen there.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I'm feeling you want to move into your own show, so I feel a connection that will happen for you. I'm not sure if the shows will give you that, but the people that you meet from the shows, make sure you connect with them in a way and present what you want to bring forward. Okay.
And then I see you being on Discovery Channel.
All right. Look at that. Lala, superstar. Wee. Yes. That's what I like. Yes. Brian says he did and is in life. I wondered about him. Thank you, he says. Thank you. Thank you, he says.
You're welcome.
Lala, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Standing Stones, Lala, I wish you best. Absolutely. Brian, when did this happen with your dad? And Lala is, oh, wow. So, yeah. So people are like, woo. So y'all are like spot on, like always. So,
Well,
Thank you.
yeah. I already saw that in Lala when I first met Lala, right? Because we done some shows together, and she's actually on the panel. And I saw her with her own show, and I knew that was going to happen eventually. So yes, she has got a lot of potential, and she's got a lot of talent. And people like you all and her are very rare to find because there's so many fakes out there, right? That just wants that's right. And I always tell people wherever I go, and Kelly would tell you, you're gonna go too. So, and that's my motto, Lala. So absolutely. And I'm the same way. And that's the way I roll.
Lala,
And
add something for you. I really feel you need to create your own dynamic of something fresh and new that they don't know about. So put your creative thinking hat on and bring that forward when you go meet these people and offer them something that's different than what normally is on TV right now. Okay.
Right. I agree. She's going to put
yes.
her own little twisty on it.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot of twist. I'm telling you, man. She's got, I mean, she's got, those Jack in the Box. When you crank it up, she's got like 13 jacks coming out. I mean, you never know which aliens, UFOs, orbs, ghosts, spirits. I mean, man, it's a plethora. So Standing Stones, yes, we're doing the dolls tomorrow, and I'm telling you, I mean, that one crawling on my foot. It wasn't Hansel, it was Gretel this time. Now
you're lucky.
oh my Lord. Yes. That I mean, and I was just in the studio before we went live. There was nothing on the floor. And it was like, it like slid, and I don't wear my shoes in the studio, right? And it slid up my foot. It's not like I kicked it. It like my foot was there, and it crept, like a spider would.
Oh, how funny!
No, it's not funny.
I think she needs a new outfit, Grizz.
Yeah.
You better get her new clothes. All of them girls want new clothes eventually.
Oh my Lord. Liana, yeah, go ahead. What's your question? Can dogs reincarnate?
Yes, they can. And not only that, they will find you again, and you'll kind of know if you're supposed to be with a dog. You'll have that emotional feeling when it's time. So go ahead, Kelly Jo.
And yes, it will reincarnate. Your new puppy will be the reincarnation of your old doggy. The next doggy you get.
That is interesting. nobody's never asked that question.
Well, and then our animals, we go over the Rainbow Bridge and they greet us. All our animals we've had will greet you when your bat's on.
Yeah, and you'll feel them a lot in readings in spirit. They want
Yeah.
to, because people always worry that they're okay and not. And, God has everything covered for the most part. So you don't have to worry about spirit. It's just the fact that we miss them so bad. So.
Yeah, Eric says the same thing with reincarnation. Yeah. Liana says, "Oh, thank you. I'm nearly crying." Oh, Liana, don't cry. Man, look, I cried twice on the air, in 2.5 years. And the second time it really tore me up. So don't get me
I
emotional.
had to give something more to Liana. Remember, you're an incredible dog mom. And any dog would be so ecstatic to have the love that you have to give to them. So just know that, you're amazing. So remember that part, okay?
Wow. Wow. Interesting.
Well, I thank you, Jeannie, for coming on tonight. And
Yes.
thank you, everybody, for getting readings.
Well, thank you for having me. So
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Now, how do people get a hold of you on Facebook?
I'm under Jennie Martin.
GennieMartin. All one word?
Yes, and you can contact me under Jennie Martin, and I have a spiritual picture on one of my Facebook accounts, so that's still me.
Okay. All right. So, and your phone number again, I'll put it back out there.
239
239
464
Okay.
2200.
All right. And let me throw Kelly Joe's information up there too. I forgot to do that earlier. Shame on me. Where's Kelly Joe? I know I got your information on here. There we go. Right there. Wow. There we go. And we're going to have to make one for you too. But yeah, what I'll do here is I'll message you once we get off the show. And for some reason, you have to follow me because of my security on my page for me to add you to that group. So once you do that, I'll add you to the panel. And then if you want, you'll be on the show this Friday, and I'll go ahead and send you the guy's picture, and we'll be on at 6:15. And we'll have you on, and we'll have you, and I'll introduce you to everybody. So did I spell Jeannie wrong? Oh, did I?
My name is Jennie, not Jeannie. Kelly goes back
forever. Did I spell it wrong? I know I said it wrong.
I'm sorry.
You spelled it right. It's just Jennie, like Jennifer.
Jennie, I'm sorry.
What did I say?
Jeannie, because that's what Kelly Joe.
That's what I said. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, shame on you, Kelly Joe. You make me say things wrong.
I'm sorry.
But it was a pleasure to meet you, and I'll definitely get you on. And Kelly, make sure you're on Messenger just to make sure if I have any problems. Okay. But hopefully everybody enjoyed the show tonight. And Lady Wolf said I spelt it wrong. Okay, you gave me. So yeah, but
guys were calling me Jeannie instead of Jennie, so it wasn't.
Okay, I thought it was me at first. I thought, oh Lord, okay, great. But no, I'm glad you made the show. And like Kelly Joe says, you're more welcome to come on anytime.
And love it. This is the first time I've done this.
Really?
Yes, Kelly Joe's a pro at it. I do phone readings all the time, but this is the first one I've done. So thank you very much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll get you set up for Friday's show. And ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast and around the world, we'll have a good night and we'll talk to you.
Good
night. See you guys. Good night. Bye.
It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
No.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
Okay. It's a grizzly.
Are you sure it's not a chipmunk? Action. No, get out of here. Action.
It's a grizzly.
I'm out of here.
Huh. Maybe it is a chipmunk. It's a grizzly.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know. We're just going to sit here and listen and watch.
Let's get out of here, maybe.
Fall!